Wish us luck. The next time you'll see us, we'll be in Canada. Yes, sir.
Are you importing this vehicle?
I'm just driving into Canada with it.
So this is your personal vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Where you at?
We're through. Where are you?
They detained me at the border.
I'm Wrecker Rick. You're watching Murphy's Diesel, and we're headed to Canada, folks, with this bad Larry right here, all the way to Canada. And let me tell you what, she is running like a top. We got her ready for a road trip, because it's like 2,500 miles or something like that. It's going to be a long trip at 45 miles an hour, let me tell you. And I'm feeling ballsy, so I'm only taking one spare this time. Probably going to need the big kinetic rope, because you never know what you're going to run into out there on the open road in between Arizona and Canada. We're ready to hit the road, folks. Stand by. We had an off-road recovery in Mammoth, California. We just got done. We're loaded up and we're headed to Canada. No, we really are going to Canada. It's not one of those funny deals where I say Canada, Mrs. Wrecker Rick says Washington. It's going to be a long ride in the 10x10. Are you ready, Dayton?
Let's hit the road, Dad.
All right, stand by. It's only about a 22-hour drive, probably 32 hours in this thing.
What a beautiful drive. I usually think driving down to Ash Fork is so beautiful. This kind of beats it, though. The only place I think I've seen that's more beautiful with a mountain range is Alaska.
Nothing beats the open road, huh, Dayton? We had to stop and top off Mrs. Wrecker Rick's truck with some 5-star communist exhaust fluid. My truck doesn't take communist exhaust fluid because it was government issued. Kind of funny how the government can pollute the environment, but civilians can't.
Yes, sir.
He said, don't block driveways.
Okay, am I blocking?
And he said, we're supposed to be in Nebraska right now.
Like for real?
Yeah. And he said, Wrecker Rick, thank you for everything you do.
For real life?
Yeah. I'm sicker than a dog, so I'm losing my voice. The quaint little town of Bridgeport, folks. My kind of people here. Quality blue-collar working Americans. Makes you feel pretty good when a first responder says thank you for what you do. Allow me to thank you, first responders, for everything that you do. Thanks to today's sponsor, AG1, I can feel my nutrient gap even when I'm at the 2026 Matt's Off-Road Games. We're going with citrus this morning, folks, because I think it's going to be a citrus day. AG1 is a health drink that combines your vitamins and nutrients. It helps sustain energy and helps support gut health. I like to drink my AG1 after shaking the ever-loving of it, folks. Yeah, bottoms up. Delicious.
I don't know if I'm afraid of that or intimidated or impressed.
I believe the word you're looking for is turned on.
Yeah, that slipped my mind.
AG1 helps support immune health, powered by antioxidants and probiotics. AG1 Next Gen has multiple gold clinical trials, giving me peace of mind, folks. They do the research so I don't have to. Go to drinkag1.com/Murphy'sDiesel or scan the QR code to get an AG1 flavor sampler and a free bottle of vitamin D plus K2 in your welcome kit with your first AG1 subscription. That's a $72 value, folks. Thank you, AG1, for sponsoring today's video. Now back to driving the pile of LVSR all the way to Canada. It's gonna be a long trip. At least it ain't hot like it was in Georgia. And I got my heater working. I had to get my seatbelt working too. It was setting a bad example for old Dayton over here. She kept saying, "Dad, why do I have to wear a seatbelt? You don't have yours on." And I told her because mine's broken. She said hers is broken too. So I had to get it fixed. Seatbelt engaged. I had to pull over and bolt it to the wall. Good thing I had my trusty pocket pliers. I got my seatbelt fixed. Now I can't stop playing with my thingy. We need some diesel, folks. Well, I'll tell you, this bad Larry will turn on a dime and give you some change, Dayton. I had my seatbelt on, Dayton.
I saw you get it fixed.
Yeah, I fixed it just for you.
Not for me, it's for you.
Oh, it's for me?
Yeah.
How's it for me?
Because you build it.
In case we get in a wreck. She sure does go through it. Boy, that's a lot of jet fuel, huh, folks? That's all she wrote. Time to get back on the road. Didn't spill a drop.
Our RV park is like 30 minutes away. We're gonna stop in Carson City. I was just having a flashback of when we brought the 10x10s back from Georgia. We got out to South Camp, our ranch, and he was just so happy and driving over the berms from the tank that sits out there on the property. It just brings my heart so much joy just thinking about it, because I know how happy and excited that he was to have driven those two cross country 2,000 miles, maybe even more, and successfully made it all the way home with his two 10x10s so that he can just live out his childhood dreams. Because what kid didn't dream of having a 10x10 or a Comer?
The quaint little town of Carson City, folks. Good. How about Mrs. Wrecker Rick just blocking the whole road over here in the RV park? No wonder they won't let us stay 3 minutes longer.
You guided me in last night. Wrecker Rick has been sick, I'm pretty sure, with the flu on this trip, and I should just stop trusting his judgment at this point.
The only way to feel better is get out there and do a morning workout, folks. So I'm gonna get my morning workout in before we hit the road. Stand by. 5 miles and didn't spill a drop. Had to stop by the Circle K and top her off again though. I'm gonna go throw my Canadian tuxedo on and we're gonna hit the road to Canada. Stand by. Folks, one of you guys is gonna win this bad rig, the 2025 Ram 3500 Fat Fanny Annie and the 2025 46-foot Brinkley. Mrs. Wrecker Rick says that I can't close this trailer up and get it on the road in 1 minute. Let's see if we can't piss her off again today. Gotta lay down my full length mirror. I use that to make sure my Canadian tuxedo's looking good. Now I just grab my phone and everything is operated from that. Catapult in. It's not sped up. This isn't real time. It's not the fastest, but how many of you have an electrical cord on a winch? Now I just hit auto hitch and then I back my truck under it. Now retract all. And this bad Larry does a light check itself. And just like that, we're ready to hit the road. Go to murphysdieselstore.com to get entered to win Fat Fanny Annie and the Brinkley. It's 2025 Ram 3500 high output Cummins on a mid-travel Carly suspension, and that's a 46-foot toy hauler. Go to murphysdieselstore.com, get entered to win before it's too late. This may be the only chance you got to piss Mrs. Wrecker Rick off. We're hitting the road, folks. Stand by. Let me get this for you, babe.
Always the gentleman.
This thing is getting harder and harder to start every morning. I don't know what's going on with it. Ready, Smoke?
Yeah, down by boots, boots, boots.
T-Money in the off-road service truck. She's ready to hit the road, folks. Buckle up, it's the law. They used to call me Law-Abiding Rick. You've got 12 hours to go, probably 24 in this bad Larry. What's your name?
Siobhan.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I watch you guys on YouTube.
Do you?
Yeah.
Right on. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Lots of fans here in Carson City. Pretty good feeling, folks, when you see fans rolling down the highway all the way over here in Reno, Nevada.
I'm pretty sure that was a super fan, huh, girls?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're awesome. Don't know your name. Drop a comment. See those green signs? The one on the right has your name on it. You see it?
Yeah.
What do you think about your name being on a sign? Is that pretty cool?
Yeah, it's cool.
Hi.
You got it all figured out.
Yeah, kinda.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Nice setup.
Thank you. We went through an inspection station, forced off the road, and he just said, looks like you got it all figured out. Nice setup. Have a good weekend. So, yes, sir.
Uh-oh, not good. I'm not running a logbook. I don't have any DOT stickers on this.
Where you coming from?
Carson City?
I thought you said Argentina.
Oh,
Dude, this is yours, huh?
Yes, sir. I just bought it.
Right.
Thank you.
You're right.
Have a good one. Unbelievable, folks! So I just want to point out that everybody talks about the horror stories of California. I have never in my life had trouble in California. Not one time. Well, I tried to bring a dirty skid steer into California once, and they made me turn around. But I've ran trucks of every variation, of every size, you name it. Not one time have I had a problem. That dude was cool as
when we live in northern Arizona where there are no saguaro cactuses and it's mountainous and we're at 7,000 feet elevation with snow and 90-degree temps, not 130. And then I'm driving through eastern, northern California and it's gorgeous over here. And I'm thinking to myself, when I think California, I think all the bad stuff, people joking about people being from California and bringing their communist values over, you know, into other states and everything. But this part of California, I mean, it's beautiful over here. My apologies when we've made the jokes. If you're from this part of California, not to hate all the other folks from California, but I mean, you know.
Looks a lot like northern Arizona, but with water. I could probably live here, folks. They probably wouldn't like all my guns, but sure is beautiful country. Mind if I wet my whistle? Mrs. Rick doesn't think she's gonna make it. There's a long stretch, about 100 miles, where there's no fuel stations. Might have to go get her with the old 10x10. Stand by, folks. Thought you weren't gonna make it.
When it was telling me to turn left to take this road, I like pulled over because I was second guessing. And I was like, but Aiden's straight and Aiden's the next city. And so I got scared coming this way. But I was like...
How many miles you got left?
Like 10.
I was in a Starbucks drive-thru this morning, and people were like walking around the building just taking pictures of me, and I was just like this, like trying to order. I was like, no paparazzi, please.
It's the Freedom 550 that they were recognizing.
No, I was in Nikki's truck this morning at Starbucks.
We always have time for fans, folks. Girls, where are you going?
In the store.
Get snacks?
So is someone gonna open the door for me or? Yep, thanks.
How many snacks are you planning on getting?
Hi, guys.
Guys, there's a boutique.
We're finding them.
Okay, it's gonna go on my bun.
When we done, we gonna put them off, okay?
Okay, let's go find snacks now.
Is it good?
Let me put this on the right way, though. I like your hat, Smoke.
Should we buy these hats?
Yeah.
Looks like the girls are getting them some cowboy hats because they didn't bring theirs with them. Holy folks, that's some expensive jet fuel.
California.
I don't even think 500 is going to top me off today. And I had a quarter tank still. Thanks a lot, Gavin Newsom. You thought flying a helicopter was expensive. This bad Larry cost me $2.50 a mile coming through California. Didn't spill a drop. Mrs. Wrecker-Rick needs some more 5-star communist exhaust fluid. It must be the stricter emission laws here in California that's causing us to go through it so fast.
What'd you get from the gas station?
Root beer and chips.
Why didn't you get your hat?
It was $50.
Welcome to the quaint little town of Aden. It seems that Mrs. Wrecker-Rick has found a shortcut and she's gonna beat me by 30 minutes to the RV park. I hope she gets stuck on that dirt road and I have to go recover her.
You'd think I'd know better about trusting GPS and Google, and it's wild that Google just loves to take you down dirt roads these days. It used to be it wouldn't do that at all. Now it's just like, hey, somebody said that road exists, let's go.
That's Mount Shasta. Sure is beautiful, folks! We made it to Klamath Falls. It's been a long day, and I don't seem to be getting any better. I'm actually losing my voice even more. We're gonna get some shut-eye. We'll see you in the morning.
Good night, folks. Night, folks.
Good night, folks.
Hey girls, guess what time it is?
What? What?
It's time to work out.
No, it's not. It's not time to work out.
We've got to get our morning workout in, folks.
Dad, it's raining.
We work out in the rain, Dayton, because I am hard 365 days of the year. Come on, gals. All right, my turn.
Dad, you are too heavy.
Lift with your back, not your legs.
She's trying to use her back, Dad.
You are so heavy.
Push.
All right, go for your morning run.
That was so cool.
Ready to hit the road?
Yeah.
Dayton's riding with us today. God, you're getting heavy.
Where's my car seat?
Stand by, Dayton. I'm gonna grab your car seat.
Indy's lamb is so dirty.
Clean it up.
I can't lick it.
I didn't say lick it. Love you, Smoke.
Love you, Dad.
Well, let's see if the old girl's gonna start this morning.
We're hitting the road, folks. Don't you start that thing until you get it.
What is going on? Oh, I left the battery on last night. Excellent.
This is the earliest we've gotten on the road this whole trip.
Love you. Buckle up, folks. It's the law. Dan! Click it or tick it.
Thanks, bro.
You bet, Dayton. Roll it up. You rolled it down.
It was so hard.
Because they're for G.I. Joes, Dayton. American icons. We've got about a 7-hour drive to our next destination, Washington. That's right, we're headed to the capital. No, I'm just kidding. The state of Washington. We've got to stop and pick up a piece of equipment before we go to Canada.
Here, bro.
Stand by. I gotta stop and top her off with some premium jet fuel. It's time for your exam, folks. We've sprung a leak up there. It's leaking cold air and rain. stand by. Fixing this. You don't have your pliers?
He stole my pliers because Wrecker Rick is really good at giving his pocket pliers to people when he runs into them and they're trying to do a job together, like our employees or random people. And then he takes mine every time. So it's not my fault. It's his fault.
Here's Dad.
Thanks, Dayton. We're getting back on the road, folks. It's always something at this bad, Larry. It's probably why people don't drive them. At least I can kind of see out of my mirror now. Uh-oh. I'm not over 26,000 GVW. Am I? Day in? Am I over 26,000 GVW?
No.
Okay, we're good.
I'm pretty sure that sign back there said I hate Bend, Oregon. I'm just kidding. It said I hate Casey Liddell.
The quaint little town of Bend, Oregon, folks. Would you mind rolling your window down, ma'am? Do you know how fast you were going?
Not fast enough.
I know a guy that owns a heavy towing company here.
My name's Casey Liddell. I own Cascade Heavy Rescue.
What do you think, darling? Should I hate him?
You don't even know him.
I don't know. Something around the house.
If there's a stuck truck somewhere, don't hook to that part to pull it out.
You hear that, darling? That's trucker lingo.
Yeah, I hear that.
Apparently, Casey Liddell is an educated man. Yep, I'm sure of it. I hate him.
So you do have to be very careful in that regard.
How I really hate him.
He's drunk.
Dan, let's ride.
Let's ride. Yeah,
Good job, Dayton. Mount Adams, folks. It's in Washington. We made it to Washington, folks. the Columbia River. We got about 2 more hours to go to where we're gonna pick up our piece of equipment. Stand by. We're all the way up in the north and no snow. We got about 30 more miles to go. We had to get fuel because Mrs. Wrecker Rick was pretty much out. Near California prices. To buy 10 new tires by the time I get home.
Now you get a Christmas shirt.
Dayton asked me to do her hair for the camera. We stopped for a quick bite because it's going to be after dinner time by the time we get into our RV park. It's a swanky little outfit, that's for sure.
Do you guys have a hair tie today? I look like Wrecker Rick right now. Your hair always looks good. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, Dad, do you have a hair tie?
No, I don't. Babe, take your underwear off and give me 2 minutes to your hair up.
Don't say that.
What did you say? I'm not repeating it. It's fine. Someone repeat it.
Gross? Women do it all the time.
No, they don't.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I was just gazing at this beautiful 2025 Ram Laramie Mega Cab, folks. This is the last day of this giveaway. You're never gonna see this truck again unless you win it. Better get over to murphysdieselstore.com, get entered to win before it's too late. Crowbar. We're doing 100 times multipliers on all these t-shirts, not including the eye candy, folks. We're also doing 100 times multipliers on keychains and stickers. Head over to murphysdieselstore.com, get entered to win today before it's too late. Don't forget, we're giving away $30,000 cash. Tighten up, boys. We made it in late last night. Pretty cool little RV park though, other than all it has is power, which, I mean, we're pretty much fully set up to run off grid if our water pump didn't fail. Water pump went out in this bad Larry last night, so I gotta go grab a water pump, put in it. And the other problem is we're about an hour from where I've got to grab the piece of equipment to go on this bad Larry. I'm probably going to spend about 4 or 5 days working on this, so we're going to run into town, grab ourselves a little Airbnb, leave the Brinkley here for a couple days. We've been on the road for about 12 days now. Mrs. Wrecker Rick would like to do some laundry, cook some meals, do some other stuff. The gals want to swim. Then we'll be back on the road to Canada.
Want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
The daddy tomato and the mommy tomato and a baby tomato are walking down the road, and the baby tomato fell behind, and the daddy tomato walked up to the baby tomato and he said, ketchup. Do you get it?
Yeah, we get it.
Do you get it?
Come on, push me. Higher.
Higher?
Yeah. More higher.
Let's see if this bad Larry will start. Oh, dang, that sucker barely started. But I think what's important is it did start. Stand by, we're gonna hit the road. Hi, girls. Love you. We finally made it. We had to stop by Zach Lift and pick up a tow unit for this bad Larry. It's colder than a well digger out here, so I hope they let me work in their shop.
I thought that was you.
Oh, how you doing?
Good. I'm actually a tow truck driver out of Tri-Cities, Central Washington, and I watch your stuff.
Oh, okay.
My brother-in-law loves your YouTube channel.
Hi, I'm Jen.
Got
yourself another fan.
How you doing?
Sorry to interrupt, I'm Chris.
You're good, Rick.
I know, I watch you all the time. It's like, holy is that First Diesel? What are you doing here? You drove this all the way up?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
We watch it all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah, every single episode.
Well, at least somebody's watching it.
Yeah, a lot of people are. I know, I used to watch Matt's off-road recovery, and then I like the last snow rescue he did with that F-150 was stuck. Everyone's like, oh, I could have done this different. I'm like, you should have called Murphy's Diesel. He just drove out there and grabbed the mother. Man, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
Oh, you're good. That's good.
yeah. Yeah, I'm all lady, take a picture.
Right here?
Yeah, I live in Ellensburg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'll take a picture. Sweet. All right.
High five.
Say high five, Finny. Remember
What's
that?
your name?
Finnegan.
Finnegan. My name's Rick.
Yeah, it's Rick. Remember from the TV? See the big truck? Can I get a picture of us, babe? Heck yeah.
Yeah, come on over. Dang, we got a lot of fans in Washington, huh? What's going on?
What's up, boss man? Dude, I see you all the time. My boys do all the time. And I'm like, one day, and I saw the truck, and I was like, there's no way. I had to stop.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Good.
How are you?
My boy Henry. You guys want to take a picture? Take a picture?
Yeah.
Hey, this might be good for your road trip, and we just picked her up.
Right on.
Heck
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. It was
Cool.
great meeting
Yes, sir. You too.
you. Yeah, have a good day.
You too. Cheese and sausage. Man, they are treating us like kings here in Washington.
I thought we're supposed to be hardening up for the games.
I'm eating some meat, bro. Oh, what is that? I don't know. I'm gonna eat this out of it though.
It looks like a dog
tongue.
treat. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. I feel like a dog.
I feel like a king. Thank you, sir.
We made it to the Airbnb. Boy, this thing is nestled way back in here on some golf course, preserve area. And a beautiful drive though. All right, go ahead girls. Make sure you take your shoes off, it says.
There's a sign.
It's on the door.
It's on the door.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, okay.
Well, ain't that a quaint little Airbnb?
Sisterly love, huh?
Here he is. Here
How
you
you
guys
doing?
are.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
It's going great.
Nice to meet you.
I'm
Nikki.
so happy
Nice to
to
meet you.
meet you guys.
We made it, folks. This was the piece of equipment I was talking about. It's a tow unit. And if it looks familiar, that's probably because it used to belong to my old pal, Casey Liddell. Talk about a beast. Now the 10x10 will be set up for heavy recovery. It's got two 30,000-pound recovery winches. It's got a 30-ton boom. But it's not going to stop there, folks. We're also going to be able to tow with it. Unbelievable. Can you guys believe that? Now I just got to throw this bad Larry on the truck. I got to remove some cross members, do some other stuff. We got to build some brackets, and then we just got to slide it in the fifth wheel, and I got to bolt the brackets onto the frame. Stand by, folks. That's it. Finished product. Dude, that thing is nuts. Looks like it was built for that truck, folks. Now, what we're going to do is the Zach Lift, we're going to wrap it the same color of green. That'll really blow some minds, huh? Editor Rick here. Folks, it took me like 4 days of rigorous activities to install this unit on the back of the 10x10. You can catch that video in a couple of days. Stand by. Canada, here we come. We're gonna have to add a little oil before we hit the road. I'm about a gallon low. Pretty trick setup. See if I can remember how it works. It says engine, transfer case, transmission. This comes off of my pump. I just plug that bad Larry in. It's got a quick connect on it. We're gonna go to auxiliary fill. Just like that. Bob's your uncle. Now she's ready to fill up. And look, I got a little meter right there. I just reset that jobby. Now, it'll tell me how much fluid I'm pumping in quarts. That'll probably do her. It's about 3 quarts. It wasn't quite a gallon, it was close though. That's it. Now my oil's topped off of my engine. No mess. Just unplug that. Why don't they make Dodges like that? Oh yeah, because Dodges don't burn oil and they don't leak oil. And they're basically bulletproof. They should probably do some type of setup like this for Fords and Chevys though.
It's going to be fun.
Yes sir, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for all the hospitality.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
I appreciate the time that you came up for all this driving to get up here and have some fun. It's a lot of work putting that thing together back there.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's pretty.
Like I said, if you have anything going on with it, just let us know.
Okay. All right, folks. I was getting soaked out there because it's raining like a cow pissing on a flat rock. We're hitting the road. Stand by. I got the heater on. I got something to eat, and we're headed north. Stand by. It's starting to snow, folks. We might get ourselves a little recovery. Snow plows. The quaint little town of Tacoma, Washington. That's good. Tell you what, pretty nice little RV park here. But wouldn't you know, it's raining. And my beard does not care for the moisture. I battled my beard for probably 30 minutes this morning. About high time I shaved this bad Larry. I just need to get down to 200 pounds and then I can shave it. Look at that, I got a flat tire. Huh. Well, that's not good, folks. Well, I wonder if this old bad Larry's gonna start. They're all flat. My run flat setup must be on the fritz. This is one of the nicest RV parks I've ever stayed at. It's called Sun Outdoors Gig Harbor, somewhere like right outside Tacoma, Washington. It's not very often that you run into RV parks that are so hospitable. No wonder this place is packed. I think people buy RV parks, they just see dollar signs and low maintenance. Oh yeah, I could buy an RV park and just charge people money to park there every night and I don't have to do anything. Not this RV park, folks. Excellent customer service. We're on the road to Canada. Can't you tell by my Canadian tuxedo? I'm wearing my Canadian tuxedo because I'm hoping the border will be like, look at this old boy. He wants to come to Canada. That's Canadian Rick. It's a C8 right here in Washington. Good enough for Canadian Rick. is how we're starting the day out. That's what I thought. Passenger side door. Holy! And that only got me a half a tank. Welcome to almost Canada. Stand by, folks. We're about an hour away from Canada. The quaint little town of Seattle. Caution is my middle name. They used to call me Cautious Rick. Boy, we just barely made it. We're about 3 miles from Canada. We just had to pull over because these little FTs had to take a dump.
I don't mean take a dump. I mean go.
Apparently it rains a lot up here. It's been raining for 3 days.
I don't have my ID.
You don't?
I don't know if you need it. We have your passport.
It says you do. Oh, we'll see what happens, huh? Wish us luck. The next time you'll see us, we'll be in Canada. Love it. Hey, you Canadians ready?
Yeah.
It diverted me off of the I-5. I don't know where it's taking me, but it said all commercial vehicles must go this way. I don't know if I call this a commercial vehicle because I don't use it for commercial work, mainly just YouTube. And I do everything for free on YouTube. I've never been to Canada, folks, so I don't know.
Wrecker Rick is off to the commercial part. We're going through passenger vehicles only.
You see him?
What's this?
This is the border.
Is this an airport?
No, we're going to a different country.
Here, let me see it.
No turning back now. How's it going? Yes, sir.
Where do you live?
Arizona?
Do you have like a passport or something?
Yes, sir.
Are you exporting this vehicle?
I'm just driving into Canada with it.
So this is your personal vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Work in the area or something?
I do YouTube. So we're just kind of YouTubing and making videos, and then my family's in a pickup and they're going through wherever the pickups go through.
YouTube do you do?
Off-road recovery stuff.
What's it called?
Murphy's Diesel. Yes, sir.
Have you been to Canada before?
No, sir.
Do you travel with any firearms or weapons?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you. Go to the left.
Okay, thank you.
Yikes.
Hi. Oh, yes, sorry. Say hi, Dayton.
Where are you getting on this?
In Arizona.
Your vehicle?
This is my vehicle.
Can you turn your car off?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
What's happening in Vancouver?
Just never been there. Going to visit.
You drove all the way from Arizona to Vancouver?
Yeah, it's been a long trip.
Where's the other parent of the child?
He's over here.
He's in the commercial lane.
Why is he commercial?
He's in a commercial vehicle.
Hi.
Any firearms or weapons on board?
No, sir.
Alright, have a good day.
God. He was a treat.
Border people are treats. What do you mean? I want to know where your dad's at.
Where's Dan?
We're gonna go ahead and pull into the scale because I don't know what the implications are of running a scale in Canada. This ain't America. Well, there wasn't nobody around. I guess I'll just drive till I get pulled over.
Hello?
Where you at?
We're through. Where are you?